All right, so we're going to talk now about our three-way lender transfer strategy. All right, a bunch of fireworks went off in the sky. A bullhorn just went off. This is essential to more rapid conversion. So please listen up. Most of you are probably going, yes, I've got my lender. Those are two words to please permanently delete from your vocabulary. My lender. I'm going to transfer you to a loan officer. Please permanently delete those words from your vocabulary. I'm going to get you pre-qualified. Please permanently delete those words from your category, from your vocabulary. This is a raw lead that has called Zillow, spoken to Zillow. Zillow's asked, are you going to buy a home in the next 90 days? Yes. Do you have an agent? No. Sometimes people don't totally tell the truth, but they answer the question, no. Then they ask them, what property do you want to see? Then they're transferred to us. Then our ICA asks the same question. Then we set an appointment. Then you meet them. They may, on the first appointment, may or may not be pre-qualified. You don't know. But our job is to build a relationship and now get them to the place where we can get them the loan that best fits their need. We do not want to look at anybody and say, you are not pre-qualified. We want to look at them and say, how do we get you in a place where you can purchase a piece of the American dream? Qualified is an ugly word, right? Would you like to marry me? I'm not qualified. Who likes that word qualified? Who would like it if a girl came to you and said, I'm looking for a husband. I want to see if you're qualified. First of all, she wants to see, are you the kind of person she wants to be with? A buyer is the same way. Are you the kind of person they want to be with? Are you the kind of person who's going to be there for them? Are you that empathetic, caring person? So our job, and in the, I don't know, 2,000, 2,500 or so homes that I personally have sold in my career, I always aim to build that relationship. Then I built relationships with people who knew how to make money work. Very often, loan officers know a program or two programs, particularly the ones that pay them the most commission, and they will open the boxes, see if you fit, say yes or no. Our job is to look at them and say, how do we get you into the American dream? How do we make it happen? That may be a down payment assistance program. It might be USDA. It might be FHA. It might be Golden State. It might be a city grant, a county grant, a government grant. It might be a 0 down, a 2% down, a 20% down. It might be QM. You want me to go on? It might be non-QM. It might be income qualifying. It might be asset depreciation qualifying. It might be income from the asset qualifying on a 2 to 4 unit. I could go on all day long. That is not your job to determine. Your job is to create that relationship and say, you know, I have somebody who really is helpful with this. Let's get them on the phone and see how we can help you. Now, if somebody asked you that and you were a buyer, would you let them? But if somebody looked at you and said, I need to find out if you're qualified because I've got you time blocked in my schedule and I don't want to waste my time. Right. So it's a modern world. That world where real estate agents, attorneys, and stockbrokers were superior to everybody else is over. We're in the information age. We're in the entitlement age, where people are entitled to and believe they're entitled to good service. That's the world we live in. So we're really big on what we call three-way lender transfers. They're a vital key to your success in online lead conversion. Most online leads are speaking with several agents and loan officers. Win the confidence and cooperation of your client quickly, or you will be ghosted. This is not the same as working as a sphere of influence client who may tolerate slow response times. Online clients do not tolerate slow response times. They're looking for helpfulness. Speed to lead is our key number 1. Speed to service is our key number 2. And speed to results is our key number 3. We watch many agents who receive these leads who've never been trained to create solutions. And we see they have a client a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. They're still showing them. They're still coming in saying they just can't afford it. There's nothing that they can afford. They just can't get it. They're $50,000 off qualifying because they've never been taught how to create solutions. So one of our skill sets that we train, which is why we insist on the Wednesday training, is speed to results. How do you create those results? So when it comes down to the loan piece, three-way connections, and lots of people that I know don't know how to do a three-way connection. So you call the first person, if you got an iPhone, and if you don't, you should probably get an iPhone. So there you go. So look, you go on your iPhone, you call Andrew, and you go, hey, Andy, I really need you to speak to, John. And John really wants to buy a home and doesn't know how. So you call Andrew, you say to Andrew, hold on a second. I'm going to get John on the phone. It's going to go quiet for a minute. You tap on add, you call John. John picks up. John, I got somebody you really need to meet. You tip merge, and now you got a three-way call. All right. So that is about 100 times more valuable than, hey, would you please call my loan officer? Here's his number. They're not going to do it. Even if you call the loan officers, sadly, not if they work for us because we let them go, but sadly, most loan officers are like, well, I got 3 in escrow and I got 2 that I'm pre-qualifying. I got 1 that I got pre-approved, and I don't have time to talk to one of your Zillow leads. That person will never work for our company. We're about speed to lead, speed to service, and speed to results. So you will see that the loan officers, whether they work for Zillow or whether they work for JJ or whomever it is that we're working with, that they're ready for those three-way connects. So you need the loan officers stored in your cell phone. You need your Zillow home loan officers that you're getting along with stored in your cell phone. And now here comes the cadence of the vernacular. In other words, what you got to say. But I went to an English school, so we talk different. Do not say, I'll have my lender call you. People don't want to be called by a lender. Let me find out if you qualify. People do not want to hear that, right? What you want to say is something much more friendly. So in the showing appointment, you're going to prepare for this. We're really committed to helping you get the best home and the best financing option. When did you last say that to a client? Oh, Andy, they just didn't write an offer. I know you didn't say the right stuff. We are committed. We're committed to helping you find the best home. That's what I do, Imelda, customer. But not just that. I want you to have some awful payment. I want to find the best financing. I take that very personally, that we take care of you. When people hear that, you're building relationship. What unfortunately agents have been trained to do is get them qualified because, this is a word that I think the United States Congress should put on the inclusive list and remove from real estate agent vocabulary. I believe it is that offensive. When we say buyers are liars, you just discriminated against people who have the right to own a home. That is a discriminatory comment. Did you know that you have to sign a Zillow Tour Fulfillment Promise that Zillow requires you to sign that says you will not discriminate against people because of finance? If they find that you do, they have the right, and it says it in the fulfillment promise, to permanently ban you from any Zillow website. Oh, read your IP address. So it's a new age. So to say buyers are liars, you're saying prove it, like the Missouri state. Prove it. No, instead it's buyers are here and they have the right to own a home. And I'm going to find out how to make that happen. When that's in your heart, it's in your mouth. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So when your heart says, I care about you, I even love you and what you represent, I want to make this happen for you and those who are important in your life, it's going to come out of your mouth. And you're not going to say, talk to my lender so I make sure that you're qualified because buyers are liars. You're going to say, you know what? It's my job to find you the best home I possibly can. It's my job to find you the best possible financing program that's there, whether it's government financing or cash, whatever you tell me to do. If it's possible and legal, I'm going to make it happen. Now you're leading into the conversation about the three-way transfers. I've used these words many, many times. Let me just ask my finance advisor a quick question. I've got a gal that I know who's advised me on all kinds of loans and financing for many, many years. It's not a stockbroker, but they really help with this kind of thing. Hold on a second. And I taught it yesterday, I'm going to teach it again now. That hold on a second is really important. You're not asking them, can I get you pre-qualified? You're introducing them to a friend. Please understand the psychology of this. Most people, when you meet them, if they're talking to you and they're standing alone in a house with you, and you say, I'd love you to meet one of my friends, most people don't say, I don't want to meet your friends. Because we're being taught socially, it's rude. So, of course, some people are rude, but most people won't say, why would I meet your friends? Look at you. Why would people say that? They're standing in a house with you. I really want to introduce you to a friend of mine who's helped me a lot, and I think they can help you. Hold on a second. Hi, David. I'm with Imelda, and Imelda really wants to get into a home that's single story. We just don't know the best way to do it. We're in a home she likes right now. Can you chat with her? Yeah, you can. I knew you would. Thank you. Hey, Imelda, this is David. Did I ask Imelda to get pre-qualified? Did I ask her to talk to a lender? No. I just said, I'm committed to getting the best for you. Hold on a second. Hi, David. Hold on a second. Hi, Anna. Hold on a second. Hi, Jill. I'm with Imelda. She really wants to buy a home. I don't know how. Would you be willing to help her? I knew you would. Hi, Imelda. This is David. I'm going to go through that sequence again. You got it? You see it? Hold on a minute, Imelda. I told you that I'm committed to finding the best way to pay for something like this. I want you to waste money. I don't want you to be stressed about your payment. I don't want you to have to borrow money left. I want to help you. Let me just call somebody who's helped me, an advisor for me in this kind of thing for many, many. Hold on a second. Hi, David. Yeah, it's Andy. Yeah. So I'm with Imelda. She really wants a home for the people that she loves and for herself. We're in one. We like it. We don't know if we can do it. I know. Yeah, you helped me with that other customer too. Yeah. Can I introduce you to Imelda real quick? Imelda, this is a friend of mine. This is David. Hi, Imelda. I made a commitment to you, didn't I? I did. And I want to make that happen. Hold on a second. Hi, David. I'm with Imelda. She really deserves. Would you talk to her? Yes. Here, Imelda. This is my friend, David. That's your sequence. Hi, Imelda. Hello, David. Imelda, here's my friend. Hi, Imelda. Hello, David. Imelda, here's my friend. Hi, Imelda. Hello, David. Imelda, here's my friend. Jump in the water. Try it. I have been to more real estate coaching seminars than there are pages in the Bible. And I will tell you something, I've never heard anybody train that. What we're trained is time block, preserve your time, preserve yourself, get them qualified, be a top producer, cram pre-qualification down their throat. That's what we've heard. We pay people $2,000 to teach us that crap. But these are human beings that Zillow sees as entitled to own a home in our great country. So our job is to make that bridge. The bridge is a three-way transfer. The bridge is not, let me write down a number and give it to you, and when you're bold enough, call them, because they never will. It's not, let me give you a number to a lender who's going to call and ask for your social security number. That's never going to work either. But introducing to a friend to help fulfill a commitment that I've made, that I will work myself to the bone to get you the best way to buy this house, that's going to work. Mm-hmm. I'm with a great client who really wants the best terms possible on loan. I know there are a lot of new programs out there right now. Can you chat? Learn that script. Where are you going to learn it? Here. In the bathroom. So you know why I talk about the bathroom? Because people tell you all the time, I don't have time, but everybody has time to go to the bathroom. because you get a mess if you don't. So when you go to the bathroom, if you took out 3 minutes, now look at my age, 3 minutes times 12 times a day, that's 36 minutes. But those of you who are younger, you know, 3 minutes, 3 times a day, it's 9 minutes. That's 9 minutes of training a day, 7 days a week, 90 minutes a week, 4 weeks a month, 360 minutes a month. 360 divided by 60 is what? 6. 6 hours a month of training just because you go to the bathroom. So every time you go to the bathroom, have the script document saved on your cell phone, practice a script in the mirror. Now, if you're at a Dodgers game, they will look at you pretty weird. I don't care. I pay my bills. They don't pay my bills. I don't care. I do not care what people think about me. All I care is that my customer thinks and believes that I'm there for them. Well, I'll be there for them if I'm prepared. That's why I go to the bathroom all the time, so I can practice scripts. Practice scripts. And the best way to practice it is in the mirror, and mirrors are in bathrooms. You got it? Now, if you're one of these ladies, and I'm going to just have a little bit of fun from it because we're very, very serious, and I love to watch them in my rear view mirror. You're sitting at a light, and girls do this thing. They do this thing. You can see the hand reach up to the mirror. You can see it coming, and up rises the hand, and it's like, here we go. And the next thing they're doing this. I don't know how they do it, right? And you're like, they're almost done. The next thing they do is, and they're done, right? So if millions of women can do that every day, men and women, you can turn to your rear view mirror just for 3 minutes and practice a script. Did y'all get it? So you notice what I say in bold capitals here. Hand the phone over to the client with a smile so they can talk to your advisor. This works well every time. Save tons of time waiting for the lender to call your client back. Do it. That's the end of that section. Let her just stop recording.